Have you ever wondered why some names just echo louder than others? Why, in the complex world of finance, one particular figure, Roger Bank, seems to hold such a commanding presence? It's not just about money, is it? It's about influence, perception, and a certain aura. We're not talking about a superhero origin story, but something far more intriguing, the anatomy of true financial power. Think about it. In a landscape teeming with financial titans, where algorithms trade billions in milliseconds and global markets sway with a single tweak, how does one individual stand out? How does Roger Bank, amidst this chaos, manage to consistently be a name whispered with respect, or sometimes, even a hint of awe? Is it sheer wealth? Of course, that's a factor. But being rich isn't enough. Many are wealthy. Few are powerful. So, what's the secret sauce? Let's dissect this, shall we? Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room, Roger Bank's financial acumen. It's not just about making good investments, it's about seeing opportunities where others see risks. It's about a deep, almost intuitive understanding of market dynamics, an ability to anticipate trends before they become mainstream. We're not talking about luck here. We're talking about a lifetime of dedication, a relentless pursuit of knowledge, and an uncanny ability to connect the dots. Think of it like this: most investors are reacting to the weather. Roger Bank, on the other hand, seems to be predicting the weather, building his strategies around the long-term forecast. He doesn't just chase returns, he shapes them. He identifies emerging markets, understands the geopolitical currents that influence them, and positions himself accordingly. He doesn't just play the game, he changes the rules. But financial acumen alone doesn't equal power. It's the application of that acumen that matters. And this is where Roger Bank truly shines. He doesn't just hoard wealth, he deploys it strategically. He invests in groundbreaking technologies, supports innovative startups, and funds projects that have the potential to reshape entire industries. He understands that true power lies not just in owning assets, but in controlling the flow of capital. He becomes a kingmaker, a force multiplier. He doesn't just fund companies, he cultivates ecosystems. He doesn't just invest in ideas, he invests in the people behind them, building a network of influence that extends far beyond his immediate circle. And that brings us to the second key element, network. Roger Bank's network isn't just a Rolodex of contacts, it's a carefully curated web of relationships spanning across industries, continents, and even political spheres. He has cultivated connections with CEOs, policymakers, academics, and even artists. He understands that information is power, and he has built a system that ensures he has access to the most critical information, often before anyone else. He doesn't just attend conferences, he hosts them. He doesn't just read industry reports, he commissions them. He doesn't just network, he builds communities. He understands that in today's interconnected world, influence is not just about who you know, but who knows you. He becomes a central node in the global information network, a hub of knowledge and influence. But even with financial acumen and a powerful network, power can be fleeting. It's the third, and perhaps most crucial, element that cements Roger Bank's position: reputation. He has cultivated a reputation for integrity, discretion, and strategic brilliance. He's not just seen as a shrewd investor, he's seen as a trusted advisor, a visionary leader, and a force for stability. He doesn't engage in flashy displays of wealth or reckless gambles. He operates with a quiet confidence, a sense of gravitas that commands respect. He understands that in the world of finance, perception is reality. He cultivates an image of reliability, consistency, and long-term vision. He's not just building a fortune, he's building a legacy. He understands that true power is not just about accumulating wealth, but about using it to create lasting impact. He invests in philanthropic causes, supports educational initiatives, and champions projects that address global challenges. He understands that in the long run, true power comes from building a better world. And this brings us to the fourth, and often overlooked element, adaptability. Roger Bank doesn't cling to outdated models. He embraces change, anticipates disruptions, and positions himself to capitalize on emerging trends. He's not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom or to take calculated risks. He understands that the world is constantly evolving, and that those who fail to adapt will be left behind. He's not just a master of the present, he's a pioneer of the future. He's not just reacting to change, he's driving it. Consider the recent surge in artificial intelligence. While many are still grappling with the implications, Roger Bank has already invested heavily in AI-driven startups and research initiatives. He understands that AI has the potential to transform every aspect of our lives, and he's positioning himself to be at the forefront of this revolution. He's not just riding the wave, he's creating it. And this is where the true power lies. It's not just about having money, connections, or reputation. It's about having the vision, the adaptability, and the courage to shape the future. It's about understanding that power is not a static entity, it's a dynamic force that must be constantly nurtured and evolved. It's about understanding that true power comes from creating value, building relationships, and making a positive impact on the world. So, when you hear the name Roger Bank, don't just think of wealth. Think of the intricate web of influence, the strategic brilliance, the unwavering commitment to excellence. Think of the man who understands that true power is not just about what you have, but about what you do with it. Think of the individual who has mastered the art of navigating the complex world of finance, and who has emerged as one of its most influential figures. It's not about magic, not about any secret society. It's about the combination of elements, the building of a reputation, and the understanding of the flow of capital and information. It's about the ability to see the future and to act on it. It's about being a master strategist, a visionary leader, and a force for change. It's about the relentless pursuit of excellence, the unwavering commitment to integrity, and the deep understanding that true power comes from creating lasting value. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.